Okay, this is the third and final question that we've got. Now again, it's handy just to get a feel for what's going on in this question. So it says the point O, so let's draw a point O. Now you could put this on a coordinate axis, you don't actually need to. It's the center of a circle. So let's draw ourselves a circle where that's reasonably within the center. And the radius of this circle is 5. And the coordinates of O are 4, 7. Determine if the point, I should say if the point lies inside the circle or not, and the point we're working with is P, which is a half, 10 and a half. So we've got some point, just to get a feel for this, is a half along, 10 and a half. So we've got some point here, which is either inside the circle or outside the circle. Now, what do we actually need to do to decide if it's in or out the circle? Well, we need to decide if the distance between the center and this point P is bigger or smaller than the radius of the circle. If it's smaller, it'll be inside the circle. If it's bigger, it'll be outside the circle. So that's kind of looking at our question, breaking it down, trying to work out what we're doing with this. So, first thing we need to do is to find length OP. Figure out what that is. Once we've got that, we can then work from there. So we've got the square root of, now OP is a half, take away 4 all squared, plus, and we've got 10 and a half, take away 7 all squared. You could have written this as decimals, 10.5, that'd be fine. So we end up with minus 3.5 squared plus 3.5 squared. And working that out, well, 3.5 squared plus 3.5 squared is 24.5. Now we need to figure out the square root of that. In this case, I would totally accept use of a calculator because it's going to be more helpful to have our answer as a decimal here than as square root of 24.5. So, sorry, forgot to write my full answer, and then my rounded answer, 4.95. So, looking at this, we have a full answer, a round answer, 4.95. Now, actually, we could have told that this square root is going to be smaller than 5 because we know the square root of 25 is just a bit smaller. But putting it as a decimal just confirms this. We need a conclusion. As length OP is less than 5, then the point P lies inside the circle. So this length P is less than the radius, and so the point is inside the circle. Okay, and that gives us our final answer. But it's nice to write that conclusion. It shows us that why we are concluding it's inside the circle, because it's less than that radius. Okay, hopefully those 3 examples are enough to get you going. Please do send us a message if you get stuck on any of the other questions that I'm putting up. Similar kind of strategy to what I've put here, but you can work your way and let me know if you're getting stuck.